keeping an open mind about color and being open to exploring colors outside of black is absolutely critical to the overall style. Hi everyone, my name is Baina Hughley and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I am an interior designer and style coach, and I help professional women level up their mindset, personal style, and interior design. So 2 years ago, I would say that even though I was an interior designer, guys, I kind of let myself go a little bit. I was kind of all over the place in terms of personal style. Yes, I had the skills to put outfits together, but I didn't quite have a clear understanding of this woman that I wanted to be, what I wanted to project into my life. I was definitely more obsessive about interior design. Fashion was kind of an afterthought. Since that time, I feel like I have finally nailed down my personal style. I love what I wear. Getting dressed is easy, and I feel like I've never looked better. So I'm going to share with you the 5 things that I did to discover my personal style. And before I get into them, please feel free to hit that subscribe button below. Anytime you start a design project, I don't care if it's a small room or it's an entire house, you have to come up with some kind of inspiration. You don't just randomly start buying furniture. If you close your eyes and you think about your best life, what your best life would look like, who is the woman that you see yourself being? Who is that woman inside of you that you always admire, characteristics, the vibe, how she lives, her lifestyle? Who is she and what does she dress like? This is what I call your inner it girl. I feel like it's a very authentic source of inspiration because whatever you're attracted to inside is part of who you are. If it wasn't you, you wouldn't be resonating with it. So the first question I asked myself was, all right, who is my inner it girl? Who do I always admire? And for me, who always comes up is the iconic French girl, the Parisian style. The fashion and the interiors have a really strong connection for me. So I'm always really attracted to sophisticated taste, but understated. Something that doesn't look like they tried too much. It's not too loud, but it's definitely confident. It's more on the minimalistic side, more simplicity, not a lot of loud, big patterns or colors. And she just has this effortlessly chic look, and she looks unbothered, but she's the coolest girl in the world. That's the image of the woman that I always had. So I was like, okay, I've got to incorporate some of that inspiration into this new personal sense of style. The second thing I asked myself was, all right, what do you want to project? Okay. And I learned a lot of this actually through this YouTube channel because I would make these semi-controversial videos and I would be wearing at the time what I didn't realize were controversial accessories. Okay. So I had, massive earrings, tassel earrings, and the look was obviously not projecting the right image. So I thought to myself, okay, I want to project myself in the world as a woman who is all the things I just described, is sophisticated, has great taste, is taken seriously. I want that sense of trust through how I show up in my clothes, that I'm stylish, but I'm understated, you can trust me. I also wanted to project more of a sense of femininity in my clothes. Living inside a more feminine expression is something that I wanted to project out there so that I would attract that back to me. Where I started to realize I was going wrong with color is that I was kind of looking at the lipstick shades that I was choosing, and I was thinking, is this hot pink actually making my teeth look yellow? My teeth kind of look yellow, like something's off about this. So I decided to do some research on what my skin undertone was and what would be the most flattering colors for that skin undertone. It turns out I was wearing a lot of cool colors. I am not a cool skin tone. I assumed at the beginning that I was a warm skin tone, but I actually learned that I am a neutral skin tone, which is actually kind of one of the hardest things to figure out. The color of jewelry that I never ever wore, but realized looks absolutely beautiful on me, is rose gold. Rose gold is where I live, and that is more of a closer match for the neutral. So I started researching the colors that would work for me. I had all kind of ideas. Like, oh, I only look good in black. I don't look good in red. I would never wear brown. Navy blue is awful. We always have these ideas, right, about ourselves. Turns out I look amazing in chocolate brown. Navy blue is amazing. Keeping an open mind about color and being open to exploring colors outside of black. I'm really trying to force myself not to wear a lot of black these days, is absolutely critical to the overall style. And so once you kind of figure out the colors that are most flattering for you, I recommend you picking no more than 5 colors as part of your wardrobe, so that you end up developing a palette of clothes that are actually going to be able to work together. More on that in another video. So this example here of this outfit is something I would have never wore before going through this style journey. But now just doing a little bit of research, I feel like these colors are extremely flattering on me. And my lipstick, I even changed it to a softer shade of pink. And also, don't you see the connection between my background behind me? There is a cohesion now with my fashion and my interiors, which is what I personally wanted to, do because it affects my business. Every time I created an entire outfit, I took a picture of myself and I asked myself, is this garment wearing me or am I wearing the garment? Now, this question was actually inspired by a quote from Coco Chanel that said, before you leave the house, remove one, accessory. And I knew this as a designer, less is more, right? Okay, we're not gonna do big earrings, a choker, and a bracelet. It's too much, And so I got a lot of feedback on these like massive earrings that I would wear. And I realized that whether people liked them or hated them, they saw the earrings first, okay? And so when you're wearing any piece of clothing and people are seeing that before they see you, you should not be wearing it, because the purpose of fashion is for you to become enhanced, for your beauty to stand out, not for the beauty of the earrings or the beauty of the dress. It's really cool if you can take pictures of your outfits when you're getting dressed, because I feel like you're able to kind of see the whole composition like a little bit more critically. When you're looking at a picture, you can kind of compare your selfies, you can compare them and see what actually looks a little bit more successful than not. But the next time you get dressed, try looking at your overall outfit and see what you notice first. Are you noticing the beauty of your face, the beauty of your body, or are you noticing the garment? I just don't want to spend money anymore and buy the wrong things, because I want to spend some money on some nice boots, but I don't want to spend a couple $100 or $100 and get something I'm not going to wear. So I pulled out all the shoes that I had in my closet and I compared the shoes that I wore all the time, which were very, very successful, versus the shoes that I never wore, even though they were beautiful and I thought they fit my it girl and they were sophisticated, but I never wore them. And what I discovered in doing that was that the shoes that I wore all the time had rounded toe, which sounds so dorky. Like pointed toe sounds so much more cool, Rounded toe were more sophisticated on me. They suited me. I wore them all the time. Super pointy didn't work. Also, I noticed that the shoes that had patterns on them did not work for me. The simpler shoes with the neutral colors worked better for me. So comparing your favorite garments versus the things that you never wear will help you understand what actually looks better on you, and then you cannot buy those things anymore that just sit in your closet. So I hope these 5 tips were interesting and helpful. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I could go on and on about this topic, and perhaps I will share with you my capsule wardrobe in a future video. That has really been working out for me with all of the clarity that I've really gotten from kind of understanding and creating this new look and this new persona that I just feel like totally goes with what I want to project and do in my personal life and business now. So please give this video a thumbs up if it was helpful, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Bye.